I'd like to welcome you all to a new Let's Play, of course. Even though I was playing as Venice, I did not really understand the mod as much as I do now. I still don't really comprehend it that much. But I think I can play, or at least attempt another time, to play all the way until 1865, I believe. And that will be quite a effort, of course. This series will last for quite some time. And the last one, I believe, I recorded 8 times, so that's like 16 hours, plus or minus that, of gameplay. So in order to match that, 8 times, at least 8 weeks. And then we were at 1550 or so. So that means that this series will last for quite some time. September, easily. October, November, who knows. But I'd like to play as the Hansa, or Hansa. So it is a German nation, or at least it has the North German Technology Group. And it is a trading nation, just like Venice. However, the Hansa is quite a powerful nation, because we are basically the Northern League, as they call it in this game. So I'm not really sure what it really means, but it is a a trading nation, and we are yet again a republic, or the Hanseatic League. And yes, we have a republic, so we still have the republican tradition, and that means, or at least this Hanseatic League will give us an additional global trade power and diplomatic technology cost reduction. So that's grand, of course. And because we are basically the gents who make money go round, so to speak, a shit ton of people want to be friendly toward us, and definitely want to protect us so we don't get taken. And we are not per se an easy target, because we are getting guaranteed by a shit ton of people, or at least it was when I played as the Hansa. And you can expand quite a lot. Or I managed to get to form Hanover, but the German nation itself was a little bit tougher. I needed more time for that. And yeah, the whole idea is as well, we are within the Holy Roman Empire, and that means that states within the Holy Roman Empire can conquer each other toward a certain extent, of course. And because we are basically at the border of the Holy Roman Empire, so say we were to take Holstein, we could actually go into Denmark, and the whole Holy Roman Empire wouldn't give a shit. We might even add Denmark to the Holy Roman Empire. So that's interesting, somewhat. And of course, because we are within the Holy Roman Empire, we can conquer other, members, of course, of the Holy Roman Empire. That's awesome, to a certain extent. So let's boost up the speed and just start. So welcome to Veritas at Fortitudo, and somebody already broken our alliance, so it's not really that hard. So administrative capacity, of course, this one bit me in the ass a lot. And if you exceed capacity, the nation will be subjected to negative effects, including reduced tax collection, civil unrest, and unhappy vassals. Administrative capacity is determined by the government type, level of centralization, selected idea groups, research, and buildings constructed in each province. Coring provinces and ensuring that your nation has a uniform culture and religion can increase capacity. Other factors that are unique to specific nations also affect the maximum number of provinces you will be able to govern. And let's see. Following tutorial topics are available. The screen will reappear after you select a topic. Okay. So monarch capacity, I already read through it. Let's see, we have a couple of alliances here, which we don't really care for. And there we go, the first people, the first gens already are guaranteeing us. So let's see, if we were to go to diplomacy, improving relations, there we go. Independence guaranteed by the Teutonic Order. Teutonic Order, of course. And it's nice because, well, they want to be friendly on our side, so they get the event from investment into the Hansa trading options. So, and of course, people also want to get better relations with us. So let's see. I don't really like the small nations. Or I don't really like the fact that we have to be allied to them. I'd rather just go for the big fish directly. So let's see. We can have one additional relationship. And that one will be with France, of course, because France is grand. France does not have any interest with the German nations yet. But in due time, they will. So we'll just leech off the power of France. And from that, we'll just grow. I mean, even or within my own play, or let's play, so to speak, of the Hansa, Austria and France became quite large, or at least Austria became quite large. France just became France, and a little bit more. Okay, they do not want state marriage just yet, in due time. But Austria and France were allied with each other. So basically, you've got the three biggest powers in the whole game just patting each other on the back, going like, there, let's take all. Which was quite a thing. Quite a interesting play. And I'd like to recreate that, hopefully for you right here. And yeah, as soon as we can get France on our side, then we'll just grow. Okay, so we've lost the effect of national trade bonus. Okay. And meanwhile, we should probably get a casus belli against Holstein, because we would like to go north. Very much would like so, because of course the Holy Roman Empire ends with here, so we can just completely go march north. And I always like to connect. So taking Holstein, or Holstein, not really, I suppose Holstein, because it is German, but hey. So at least Holstein and Bremen have to become ours. And oh right, we still need to get Bremen, sure, let's get you, Holstein, of course, of Holstein. And who else should we alienate? Saxe-Lunenburg or Lauenburg. There we go. And of course then they automatically break our alliance. Interesting. There we go. At this point you should be able to... Almost. One more. Could we get one more? Or not. Let's see. Merchants are suffering. Sure, let's support them. There we go. They now want an alliance. No, they don't. Bollocks. Almost, almost. Okay, improve relations. A little bit more. I mean, we will not really go to war just yet. How much money are we making? Quite a lot of money. Let's reduce a little bit of all. because we are not warring just yet, and even though we are guaranteed by a couple of nations, so that's Grant, no. Yeah, we are being guaranteed by Bremen, even though we are rivals, whoopsie. No problem there, so we could even reduce our expenditure even more. Excellent, so just get a little money. Even more national trade income, excellent. So at this point, let's see, you almost have that one. There we go. Excellent, new contour opens, and it's also something that happens. A contour opens, and I'm not really sure what it is, but I suppose it is a trading establishment or so within a nation. And I'm not sure if one nation can have multiple, but they do appear. You know, after a couple of times, you know, they just tend to do appear. So, okay, so we've got France on our side, and who else should we support to grow even grander over time? So I suppose the Teutonic order could work. Last time I chose Sweden, of course, because Sweden is against Denmark directly, so they are now fighting Novgorod. So let's choose Sweden once more. And also, Sweden and France are not really in each other's way. It's not like Sweden is going to attack France. Not directly, of course, but through alliances they might. Okay, and here we already have a little war going on within the Holy Roman Empire, of course. And Sweden again is also with my friends, or not friend, so Holstein. So let's also try to get Bremen, because they are nice. So we could actually take quite a lot of territory. Not too much, of course, because, well, you don't really want the aggressive expansion against you, but sure. We need more merchants, or okay, it's efficiency we lack. I suppose efficiency. Increasing the amount of merchants as well just doesn't really do it for me, because we don't really have a Grand Navy just yet. So let's start building. Let's see. We can add 16. Okay, that's not really easy dividable. Let's see, 5. And one who's quickest. There we go, I suppose. Increase our navy, so we can actually get more trade power going. Then let's see, if we were to go to war, okay, we can't just go to war just yet. Yeah, we licked France quite a lot now. Grand. Okay, say we were to go to war. Liga would join, Lunenburg would join, and why would you not join? France is in debt, war, exhaustion, cardinal attitude towards Hansa, fighting in another war. Sure. Let's see. Petition for redress. Peasants typically had no voice, but they could occasionally gain access to the monarch and ask for redress. Sometimes these requests for redress would be directed at the local lord, who was perceived to be violating the peasants' rights. Stepping in to override a noble's local authority was a very drastic step. Sure, we'll accept. And we can now actually go to war against Bremen. Interesting. At first I figured I would play as France, because Anhalt is now a member of the League. There we go. Member joins the League. But because, well, France is extremely strong, you already have all those trade war against Wallachia. Sure. So you already have all these nations except for Brittany and, of course, England as your vassal. So that means, like, Armagnac and Foix and Navarra, you are within a personal union. Anjou and Burgundy, all of those are yours. Never go for the inflation. And yeah, so you are a very powerful nation, especially in the beginning, and you can easily just kick England out and just annex all what you want. I think we go for the unfair elections. Better leader. Especially in the beginning, you want that edge, of course. Yeah. Let's see, what are our force limits? Okay, we can't really force our limits too far. Okay, new contour opens in Brabant. That's right there. So, yeah, I probably should look up what a contour is, but or you could leave it down below in the comments. But yeah, no, nobody tends to do that, unfortunately. Not really too nice if you are a small YouTuber, but hey. I can promise you though, if you ever were to leave a comment down below, I will read it, definitely. I will just go over it as not say as quickly as possible, but as, yeah, I believe that up until now I've managed to respond to all comments, all 5 or so, except for one, but that was basically a, yeah, don't ask the same question twice, but hey. Let's get an advisor, because, well, we can't really do much on the money side. Morale of Navy, spy offense, reputation, better relations of time. Let's go for that one. Okay, our Navy's getting shape. A grander shape, of course. You're almost done. So, you can become another, let's see, you will protect the Baltic Sea. You will be part of the Baltic. Okay. And you are not yet done. And I believe you are not really ready to get into, oh nice, increased stability. We are not ready to get into the North Sea just yet, unfortunately. But one day we will. There we go. And another one to Lübeck. Okay. New coin. Yes. Let's suck it up. We can now already build shit. Like to build some shit. Nope, we will reject that, or perhaps we might not. Sure, we could get a little bit more cozier. France is still at war. What kind of a war are you in, France? Let's see. Attacker against Luxembourg in the French reconquest of Lyonnais, or however you pronounce that. Okay, new army, nice. There we go. Decent leader, I suppose. A lot of, what's it called? Shock, I suppose. Yeah, sure. There you go. A lot of shock or something. Okay, let's see. Forget it. We will not support the aristocrats. And you are still at war with Novgorod. Okay. I'm actually just waiting for other nations to go to war with each other. So say Bremen, gets into war with, let's say, Hanover or so, I can just swoop in just as easily and just take it. Let's see, who? Oldenburg.